Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Are you tired of pulling all-nighters? Feeling overwhelmed by textbooks, and still not getting the grades you want? What if I told you that the secret to becoming a top student isn't about studying harder, but studying smarter? In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to share the game-changing strategies that will transform your study sessions, boost your grades, and help you stand out from the crowd. So grab a notebook, because you're going to want to remember this. First, let's kill the idea of passive learning. Simply reading a textbook or listening to a lecture is like watching a workout video and expecting to get fit. It doesn't work. You need to get active. The first technique is summarization. After you read a chapter or finish a lecture, close the book and try to summarize the key points in your own words. If you can't explain it simply, you probably don't understand it well enough. This forces your brain to process the information, not just passively absorb it. Next, become a relentless questioner. As you're learning, constantly ask yourself questions. Why is this important? How does this connect to what I learned last week? What would be an example of this? This isn't just about finding answers. It's about training your brain to think critically and build deeper connections between concepts. The more you question, the more the information will stick. And here's a powerful one: teach it to someone else. You can explain a concept to a friend, a family member, or even just your pet goldfish. The act of teaching forces you to organize your thoughts, identify gaps in your own knowledge, and simplify complex ideas. If you can successfully teach it, you've truly mastered it. It's one of the most effective ways to solidify your understanding. Now, let's talk about note-taking. Are your notes just a messy transcript of everything the professor said? It's time for an upgrade. One of the best methods out there is the Cornell note-taking system. Divide your page into 3 sections. A main column for your notes during the lecture, a smaller column on the left for cues or questions, and a summary section at the bottom. During class, you take notes in the main area. Afterward, you pull out key ideas or potential test questions and write them in the cue column. Finally, you write a 1 or 2 sentence summary of the entire page at the bottom. This system transforms your notes from a passive record into an active study tool. If you're more of a visual learner, mind mapping might be your best friend. Start with the main topic in the center of the page. Then, branch out with key subtopics, and from those, branch out further with details, examples, and connections. Use different colors, drawings, and symbols. Mind mapping mirrors how your brain actually thinks by making associations. It's fantastic for brainstorming, organizing complex information, and seeing the big picture at a glance. It's creative, it's effective, and it's way more engaging than just writing lines of text. Okay, so you have the learning techniques down, but when do you actually find the time to do all this? This is where time management comes in. Let's be real. I go like study biology this week is a recipe for procrastination. You need a concrete plan. This is where you create a study schedule. Get a calendar and block out specific times for specific subjects. Treat these study blocks like appointments you can't miss. Be realistic, don't schedule a 4-hour marathon session. Instead, schedule shorter, focused blocks. And to make those blocks super productive, I want you to try the Pomodoro technique. It's simple but incredibly powerful. You set a timer for 25 minutes and work on a single task with intense focus. No phone, no social media, no distractions. When the timer goes off, you take a 5-minute break, stretch, grab some water, do anything but work. After 4 of these Pomodoros, you take a longer break, about 15 to 30 minutes. This technique prevents burnout, keeps you focused, and makes even the most daunting tasks feel manageable. 25 minutes of pure focus is more effective than 2 hours of distracted, half-hearted studying. Now, you've taken great notes and managed your time. Are you done? Not quite. The human brain forgets things over time. It's called the forgetting curve. To combat this, you need to practice regular review. This doesn't mean cramming everything the night before an exam. The key is spaced repetition. Instead of reviewing a topic once for 5 hours, review it 5 times for 1 hour each. Spread out over several days or weeks. Review your notes for a topic a day after you learn it, then a few days later, then a week later, and so on. This technique interrupts the forgetting curve and transfers information from your short-term to your long-term memory. There are great apps like Anki that can help you automate this with digital flashcards. Another crucial part of reviewing is self-quizzing. Don't just reread your notes. Actively test yourself. Use the questions you wrote in your Cornell notes. Create your own practice quizzes. Try to solve problems without looking at the solution first. Self-quizzing does two things. It shows you what you actually know versus what you think you know, and the act of retrieving information from your memory strengthens that memory. It's like lifting weights for your brain. The struggle to recall an answer is what makes the neural pathway stronger. Finally, one of the most underutilized resources for any student is feedback. You are not alone on this journey. If you're stuck on a concept, ask questions in class. I promise, if you're confused, at least 5 other people are too. But they're too afraid to ask. Be the brave one. Your professors want you to succeed. Go to their office hours. This is dedicated time they've set aside just to help students. Prepare specific questions beforehand to make the most of the visit. Don't just say, "I don't get it." Say, "I understand this part, but I'm getting stuck when I try to apply it to this problem." This shows you've put in the effort and allows them to give you targeted help. Form a study group with classmates. Explaining concepts to each other and working through problems together can reveal new perspectives and clear up confusion. Don't view asking for help as a sign of weakness. View it as a sign of strength and a commitment to your own success. So, let's bring it all together. Academic success isn't about some innate genius. It's about a consistent, strategic approach. It's about being an active learner who questions and teaches. It's about creating organized, useful notes with methods like Cornell or mind mapping. It's about managing your time with a schedule and focused bursts of work using the Pomodoro technique. It's about fighting the forgetting curve with spaced repetition and self-quizzing. And it's about having the courage to seek feedback when you need it. Implementing these strategies might feel a bit awkward at first, but I promise you, if you stick with them, you'll see a massive difference. You'll feel more in control, less stressed, and you'll start seeing the grades that reflect your true potential. Start small. Pick 1 or 2 of these techniques and try them out this week. See how it feels. Then gradually add more until you've built a powerful system that works for you. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Consistent effort and smart habits are what truly create lasting success. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more tips on how to level up your life. Let me know in the comments which strategy you're most excited to try first. Keep learning, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.